Good morning, and thank you for joining. I am the VR Drunken Monkey, and we're going to be playing a little bit of Keep Up Survival. I'm starting a new stream, a new game on this one, so that if there were any changes that were made, they wouldn't be affecting my current save. So we're going to start a brand new one. And as always, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to reach out. I apologize if I'm stumbling on words. It was a very long night at work last night, and I am currently working on Destressing. Butt cheeks. Okay, so here we are with Keep Up Survival. We're going to be grabbing some resources, some mushrooms. To grab a lot of rubbish as well, because rubbish is used for making quite a number of things in this game. And check every box, loot everything you can. I wish the devs would automatically set these to go directly to the inventory rather than the hotbar. And I can melt those down so I can make iron when I get to the iron. All this is garbage. All these dirty people. They must have modeled this after Americans, because that's what we do when we go to beaches and everybody else's property. Okay, make sure everything is empty. If you do see anything in there that you already have and that you don't want, I always suggest taking that and, emptying it out. Whoops, weird sideways bunny glitch. And this is an early access game. The devs have been very active in the Steam discussion groups. Let's see, so I can make a stone axe. I need fiber. Okay, so in order to make an axe, I gotta get some fiber. In order to get fiber, I'm gonna have to get some bushes. So we will grab all of the mushrooms that we can. I like to take and throw my mushrooms right down here in my hotbar. You got a hotbar on your side, and you got one across the bottom. So you got a total of 15 hot spaces you can use. Ooh, hot spaces. It's almost like Hot Lips Houlihan. There's fiber. There's more fiber. Let's go ahead and craft us an stone axe. Now, when you're playing multiplayer, down in the left-hand corner, you do have a main chat, main tab, guild, groups, so that you can play multiplayer in this game. I have not played multiplayer. I tend to be a solo player, or pretty much almost every game. Once in a while, I'll run into a few people online in the community that I'll play a game or two with. We all have our different styles. I've never been one to dominate and take control over other people's stuff. More mushrooms, because we can eat the mushrooms. I'm going to go ahead and hide that chat by hitting N. Get all this garbage. Oh, there's another box. I'm going to take the tent, even though I don't necessarily need another one. Oops, an orange. Only gives me one hunger, one thirst. And I get 2 from mushroom. And normally mushrooms have less energy. Chop down some trees. Oops, I think I missed some rubbish over here. Get that fiber. Now you can get fiber from knocking down trees or from the bushes. You get more fiber directly from the trees than you do from the bushes. And everything respawns. Oh, look, it looks like I have little flowers growing around my head. I'm going to take all the stones I can get because some of the things require a lot of stone. And these things already, I don't need 3. I'm going to drop that and let that despawn. And this is a resource hog game at the moment, so you do have to, you know, when you're building, it is going to take a lot of wood for a lot of things that you have to build in here. Wood, nails, screws. Yeah, let's see. I know something's going to require me to have at least 60 stone. Thankfully, you can find a lot of stone around here, or you can go up to the mine. So here's the map. We're right over here. There's a farm right up here. There is a metal deposit and another farm and a boat landing. The boat landing has 3 different boats in it that will take you directly over to the boat landing in the fishing village. One that will take you all the way up here to the boat landing place, which is across from the sulfur. And you'll need to want sulfur if you're going to have any kind of firearms. And I believe the other one takes you down here towards the ruins, or is it the prison? It's the prison. So you land here, and then you have to run over to the prison. And there are a lot of different wild animals in here. I'm used to hitting escape to get out of the menu. And this one you still hit M for the map. I'm at 30. How many wood? I've got 74 wood. And so the stone axe, you know, until you get the metal axe, that stone axe does not last all that long. But considering you get a lot of resources in this game anyway, you know, it's not going to really make a difference that you have to, you know, constantly make an axe after every 4 or 5, 6 trees. And it is currently 7:38 a.m. on a Tuesday. And so far this game has no zombies, and I'm happy with that. I am not a zombie guy. I've been zombied out way too much. Every game tends to have zombies in it. 38, I'm going to need 60. I think that's for the forge. But I'm going to make a workbench. So let's see, the workbench itself, I need a campfire, shelter, a crafting bench, but I need to have an iron bar. In order to make an iron bar, I need to have a stone furnace, and the small stone furnace, and I mean it's small, it's tiny. It's going to cost me 60 stone. We'll grab everything we can, just because we can. I like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and French fried potato. Thick kosher pickle and a cold draft beer. Well, good God Almighty, which way do I steer for my cheeseburger in paradise? Now, you don't have to pick up all these rocks like I'm doing right here. There is a mine, as I said, right up here. And the mine, you know, has metal deposits, but it also has big rocks that you can break down as well. I just find that, you know, being able to make a pickaxe is a little bit, you know, a little bit better. Oh, I can make the stone furnace. Okay. So where do I want to plop my base when I get my base going? I kind of want it down by the river, out on the street. Okay. Sorry, and there will be random blasting in my voice, which is not that great. But that is okay. I think I'll build my furnace right down here. So let's go ahead and make my stone furnace. It'll take 9 seconds to make my furnace. And my shelter is going to require logs and that, although I don't know why I had to actually do that since I had a tent. And I'm going to want a small wooden crate or a small box. Okay, so place down in your hotbar, hit your number, line it someplace, and there you go. This is for your smelting. And then do the same thing here, number 8. There we go. That way I got some place to store at least 4 different items. I'm not gonna, I'll smelt that actually. I'll get rid of one of the tents. We'll get rid of the glass for right now. The shelter I'll take and put down here. And we'll call this lean-to. And we'll set my spawn point so if I die I come right back here. Lean on me, oh, when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother. When you need a hand, we all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load that you can bear, that you can't carry on, right up the road, I'll share your load. If you just call me when you need a friend. Okay, let's get some more wood. Ba-da-ba-ba. I get as many rocks and as many resources as I can. Then we're going to head up to that farm right after I make workbench. Got maybe 2 more trees I can do before I have to replace my axe. So I need an iron bar for this, and this will help me. So the crafting bench for clothing will help me make a backpack, and the regular crafting bench. I need to make some tools. So 53%. Okay. So while that's cooking, let's go up to the farm. I should eat an orange. We'll eat a couple of mushrooms. And okay, so when you go into your map, you can go ahead and just click with your left mouse button and it will put a waypoint guide on here for you. So you can turn around and say, okay, I have 400 meters. Although I should probably make... Can I make a bow, or is that going to have to be... I can make the bolts. Oh, I can make a crossbow. There we go. And I can make a couple of those. Means we're going to need more wood, of course. Very chill, relaxed game, which is just what I need after that hard day of work. Oops, I'm knocking everything underneath me over. And as I said, that stone axe doesn't last very long. So let's go ahead and make up another one. Okay, let's move this and that. I'm going to put my crossbow here, my axe. This is for my blueprint for building. This is my hand torch, which I don't really use. Okay, how many arrows? I have 30 arrows. So when you equip your arrow, your crossbow with number 1 on your hotbar, you're going to hit R to reload, which is pretty standard. Okay, so let's see, where is it? Okay, there we go. Still going to collect rocks along my way. I have 33. Okay, so 33 is enough for right now. So let's go ahead and head on up to this farm. Which kind of runs a little bow-legged. I'm not going to lie. I kind of run a little bow-legged myself in real life. And I don't think any of this stuff is respawned that quickly, but most of this stuff will respawn. And oh, healers, I need that little first aid kit. And this guy is just a slob. And you can't talk to him. I tried killing him one time, but it didn't do anything. Wanted to kill him for making that freaking mess. Now, like these rocks, you can also get rocks from or stone from. So, if you're in a pinch and you need a lot of rock, you know, I just had 20 right there. And you can also cook at his campsite. You can boil water when you get water. There are a couple places. The farm is one where you can get dirty water from that you can boil and make into clean water. And you can also make a... I don't really know how to call it. It's a big, huge water... what do they call it? It won't let me see it because I don't have my crafting bench. Okay. I'll go in here. We'll equip this. Make sure that we are loaded and locked and ready. Because there's normally a spider in here and I don't like spiders. Oh, There's some food for us right there. Some flavors. Yeah, flavorful soup. Salmon. How beauteous that is. First aid kit, I'm going to put over here in 5. And, oh, a hit pack. I'm going to equip the hit pack because that gives me a few more spaces. And that also means I don't have to make one. Okay, so we're going to head over to this building here. This guy is normally a slob. And when I mean slob, I mean it's like my own house. Beer cans and cigarette butts all over the place. Oh, 6 12-gauge shotgun rounds. I'll take that. I don't think the drawer... Okay, so it's not the same... It's not 2 sets of drawers. It's 1 drawer. And I got a banana, nana, nana, nana. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. 4 banana knocking at your back porch door. Now, although I don't like spiders, I mean, they really don't offer a whole lot right now to the game. I just don't like them. I've never stuck around to see if they would do anything, like, you know, poison me or anything else, which I think would be a great option. Square toilet, don't know who has... Ah, must be a SpongeBob toilet, because, you know, it's a square... Okay, so let's get out of here. We'll go back out here. We'll go up the stairs. Wow, that was a bloody mess. Okay, there's some water for me right there. I don't think this gives me any meat. Oh, I did. I got a heart, which I'll have to cook, but it is food. Not sure I want to eat a rat heart, but... a couple of lemons. Here, another giant spider sitting on the bed. Damn it. Hate spiders. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Okay, flashlight we'll do up in number 1. We'll keep our condenser, a box of screws. Okay, nothing else in here, nothing else in there. Okay. It's very easy to miss garbage and rubbish. Come on, let me out of this damn place. Okay, so we got a few things we can get. Some taters. Oh, shut up, dog. God, that annoys me. And I like dogs. I like puppers, but I just don't like that. Whee! Okay, so let's see here. Look at all this garbage that we can, so we can make some stuff. Okay, so now this is what you can make too, and this is I don't know how it fills itself up, but it is unending water. You never run out of water with that. I could probably build a base up in here, up in here, up in here, but I always like being close to the water. There's nothing in this thing. Okay, we'll grab this and see what's inside here. And I already know there's a dog in here. Lots and lots of cobwebs. Dirty water. Okay. Default still. I don't need any more tents. But I will empty everything just to make sure that everything can respawn. Some yarn. First aid kit. Small one, that's okay. Woo! You make it very hard to want to keep your dog, but you can use the dog. And he will follow you around, and you can also give him commands. Like, you know, go there, set him free. You can also set him to attack. So he can protect you. I just don't know how good he is. Yeah, but he's got to be pretty good because I have not been able to kill him. He still respawns. More water. Another flashlight. A lemon. And 1 hunger, but I get 2 from a mushroom. That makes no sense. But this is 5. Doesn't look like it gave me too much. It's filled up a little bit. Okay. Open the door. Let's come back in around here. Because there's a little pond over here as well. And you can get some dirty water from that pond. But we're going to come over here. Make sure we don't miss any garbage. You know, and this is done by a single dev, but he's been very good and very active in the Steam discussion groups. And rolls out some fixes, you know, pretty quickly. I believe he's got another update that's going to be coming out. I'm not sure exactly when just yet. But I'm kind of looking forward to... Oh, that frog annoys me too. That's so loud. There's a lot of water, so, you know, until you get your own... And of course, I haven't been able to find the frog, but I just know he's in there. Okay, well, I'm not gonna fart around with you, Mr. Frog. Can't go up there, so that does me no good. Okay, dog, so come with me. We're going back down to where I'm going to set up my base. That cat just like disappeared real quick as soon as I pulled out my weapon. Scaredy cat, scaredy cat. Now there's no knife, and I hope at some point they do a knife so you can skin these guys and get some fur. I think that would be really good to be able to get fur so you can make better armor. Because right now the only armor you get is what you currently get. That's what you got on you. There is another weird glitch where, and maybe the devs are aware of this, but in case they are not, there's a glitch where when you die, I have had my stuff respawn back again, and I've had 2 of everything. I'll be back, buddy. I'm going to make sure that you don't have any... stupidity going on here. Because you're making a mess out of my forest. Feel like these have already respawned, which means down here should have as well. Maybe not everything respawns at the same time. Look, a crab. I don't know if the crab does anything. Let's see. I don't know where the crab went. Oh, there he is. Did I get anything from the crab? I don't think I get any crab meat. Nope. Okay, but I will from the bunny. It's a weird sound for water. First aid kit. We'll take the first aid kit and we'll head back up here towards where we have our stuffs. Stupid bunny. You're lucky I didn't kill you, bunny. Because I missed you. Okay, so I know it's down here. I was awfully green. I thought it was something else. Okay, so my house is down here. Down by the river. Out on the street. I got one bar. Because I ran out of wood. So let's go ahead and split this. We'll throw this up in here. But I got one wood, so I can make a crafting bench. So we'll go ahead and make a crafting bench. And thank you for joining. We are currently playing Keep Up Survival. Small, single dev indie type game. I have been rather enjoying this game as well as the dev. The dev's been really awesome in the Steam community, addressing everything that people have brought to their attention. Let's see, so I can make one nail with rubbish, water distiller. Okay, so the undying water is where? Where's my water box? Oh, I gotta do the crafting bench for the tools, that's right. Stone axe. I can't make metal items yet because I need... There's a water tank. Screws and iron bars. So I don't have enough iron bars, so let's go ahead and make a storage box out of wood. But I need 18 nails, and I don't think I have the nails. Excuse me. I have screws, no nails. Okay, so I guess we're gonna make a. Can I make a smaller box without all the hoopla? Nope, just a small box. Okay, and I can only store 4 things in it, so I may as well make 2. Oh. What can I make here? I need nails, but I can't make nails until I make the crafting bench for tools, and I need 6 bars, which I don't have. Okay, so that's fine. We can go ahead and do this. Do 4. And then I can move some stuff over here. Condenser. We can get rid of 50. Oh, I should do a fire. I need a fireplace. Campfire. Okay, so campfire is going. I got 50 water. I'll put this in here. I'll put the screws in there. I got 1 more of these. 7. And then I will put this in here because I can't use that right now anyway. I'll put the glass. I thought I had glass in another one. We'll put the iron in there. We'll put this in here. Which one did I have glass in? There we go. Glass in here. I'll keep the soup. I'll eat the orange. I'll put the lemons up there. I'll put my fire over here. Okay. So fire is there, which I can only do 2 things on right at the moment. Until you build a bigger pit. Oh. But I need more wood. Need wood for everything. And have to make another stone axe. Good morning, America, how are you? Bear with me for one moment. I just gotta, drop a few things and move my garbage into the basket. My cigarette ashtray. Okay, 2. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Ooh. I just have to move myself. There we go. Don't mind me. I am chopping down every tree. I will deforest this entire island if I have to. Okay. Let's come over here, put some wood on the fire. I got 75 wood. And these will cook up. Nope. Okay. Weird little glitches. Wood first. I don't know why a potato would give you more water. But, so what did that water thingy is going to take iron bars and screws, and I can't make screws unless I have iron bars, which means I'm going to have to go to the mine. I'm going to have to get myself some stuffs. I have to get myself some foods. One iron bar for 50 nails. I put an iron bar in one of these boxes, I think. I did put one in there. Okay, 50 nails coming up. Because then, in order to make this, I need to have logs and 18 nails. I need more wood. More wood, please. I am deforesting everything. Ooh, shade is nice. Nope, not no more. And I need another axe. Well, thankfully this will only last until I get the iron that I need, which I'm going for very shortly. I'll get rid of this. I'll put this over here. Don't really have to worry about too much other than maybe a bear. Ba-da-bum. And never have too much wood. I'm going to turn the music up a tiny bit. Background music. Okay. Let me know if that's a little bit too loud for anybody. We'll save the game here. It doesn't auto-save, but I also love the option of being able to do a manual save. Okay, large storage box. Because I can hold a lot more stuff in it. Take 12 seconds. 9. I probably should move my camera a little bit, but I keep looking at myself over here, and I want to look at you right there, because you're the one that's special. Okay, so we'll take this and put this here. May as well take and put 7. And my brother must be up there making noise and doing stuff. Okay, so I've got you. Let me go back here, see how much you is done. I'm gonna cook that and cook that. I'll put my food over here. Because 8 and 8. Move these two around. There we go. And these will be done shortly. And then I'm going to head over to get me. I could do the water. I got 3 water, so 3 water should be enough for right now. If I'm going to need to do the clothing one shortly. Okay. Guts and lung. I only got 2 logs, and that takes up a lot of stuff. Okay. Get rid of the nails. Okay, so make up one more axe, and I got 20 of these. Definitely looks like it is changing time-wise here. Get away from me, pig. I don't want you. Sometimes those pigs will come right after you, and sometimes those pigs will just leave you alone. And they might only leave you alone in certain areas. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Oh. I hear something growling. Okay. Collect all that. Awfully dark in here. Can I make a stand-up torch? Yes, I can. I hope the devs can see this, because this is definitely not the best option. Like 4. Okay, let's do 1. Okay, so there's one of the nodes. 4. I'm going to put this down here. But you still can't see too much of it. But we'll get raw metal from here anyway. Okay. And of course you can't pick it up. But I got a flashlight, so there's another node here. So I'll put another one right over here. Doesn't give you a whole lot of light. But as long as I get my ore, that's okay. Raw metal. Doesn't tell you what kind, but you get your metal. And the flashlight. Okay, so that one's gone. Got another one over here, so I'm going to do is I'll take this number 4, I'll stick it right here. Now that it gives me a whole lot to look at. But with the raw ore, I can melt it down and make ingots, and then with the ingots I can go ahead and make other items. The lighting in here is really, really poor. There's a couple big nodes. I mean, I should get about 89 raw metal, but it takes a good number of metal to make one ingot. There we go. That one's done. I'll have to make another axe in a moment. Yep, just like I thought. Okay. 2. Right now I have 72. This should be the last one. I should get 89 total. And these don't give you anything. Okay. I might just hang out here for a minute. See if daylight comes soon. Because daylight come and me one go home. Day, me say day, oh. Daylight come and me one go home. Can I do a tent in here? Cave. Now I have a respawn point in the cave. And I'm still going to have to go over here. Now you have buttons on the side here that you can press for your location to set a location. You can navigate up, down, left, right across the map, or you can zoom in with your mouse button or your mouse wheel. So there's another farm here, and then there is the boat landing, and then there's a sand deposit. I haven't figured out anything about the sand yet. Might have to look at the sand, you know, before this stream is over. But I need to eat, so let's grab some mushrooms. I'll grab a lung. And I'll drink a bit of water. There we go. It would be really nice if this would spawn in. So we got some 12-volt empty batteries. That doesn't do me any good. I've got a laser red dot sight. Of course, I have nothing. I got 2 of those, which they don't stack. I'm carrying 58 out of 90 kilos. Once I have the clothing bench, then I can make another. I can actually make a backpack and carry about 140 to 150 kilo. Excuse me. Now, normally I would be setting up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday to do some streaming, but I do have a minor surgery to have done on Thursday, which, you know, may limit my visibility a little bit out of my reading eye, which also is my gaming eye. So I may not be streaming till next week, but I'm going to try and get stream in today, maybe another one in tomorrow before I go in for my surgery, so that I'm not leaving everybody completely without. Let's see what else I need to make here. I got this stone furnace, the hand torch, which I have. That's not that great either. Sundial, which, you know, I mean, it's nice to be able to have a sundial so you can look at it and see the shadows and everything else, but I honestly don't know how a sundial works. So knowing what time it is in game does not really help me, other than when it starts to get dark. So the clothing bench, I need 1 iron bar. I've got the crafting bench. I haven't done anything for the garden or for the decoration or the tools one. This is the one I want to make next. That and I got to do the clothing one first, and then the crafting bench. Fertilizer if I want to start growing something, but I'm not sure what grows yet. The trash converter, you put items in there and it makes things disappear, but it will also transform some of them into other items. And I say some of them because it is not everything. I mean, things that you would think it would make into rubbish doesn't make into rubbish. So a box of nails, and this, I don't understand this one. If I make 50 nails, why do I want to make it into a box? Can I stack more boxes? Or does it just give me, you know, the same amount of storage space? Because for me, it's all about storage space. I really don't care either way. I think I'm going to have to head back. I can't hang out here this long. Let's get away from this. Where's my way out? Okay, so that's not my way out, but this is a creepy cave. I don't like all these cobwebs. Come on. Okay, it's not as dark at night as it used to be. I'm going to grab some stone while I'm here because I need it. And we're going to head back to the base. So if you are just joining, we are playing some Keep Up Survival game. New early access game on Steam. I believe it is running about $16.99. It is a single dev who's been extremely active in the Steam community discussion groups. Has been listening to everybody. I kind of don't know if I like being able to see something running in the dark, making fire footprints. I do wish the devs would do something to change that. And if I'm not loud enough, please let me know. If the music is too loud, also please let me know so that I can make a couple adjustments. Definitely need some water. How much wood do I have? I got 77 wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, apparently he could chuck quite a bit of wood. But I think... Oh, there's my lean-to. Okay. I like the sound of the water, and I'm hoping that the rolling comes in a little bit more. I mean, I do see the reflections on the water. I do see the ripples. Almost sounds like I'm listening to ocean rather than listening to the to that lake. Okay, 32 nails. I gotta wait for the iron bars. We'll move you in there, you in there. You, and you. I can probably melt you down, but I'll put you there. And I got a bunch of dirty water. Let me go ahead and throw the dirty water in there. Get some more trees. And this stuff grows back really quick. I mean, not even a day and I got a full tree already. But seeing as how resource intense this game is, it's probably not a bad idea for all of these to respawn back so quickly. Yeah, let's make one more stone axe. I'm going to make a little bit of a change here, so bear with me for one moment. Okay. And just in case you were interested, this is Keep Up Survival, currently on Steam. Yeah, I say on stream. It's on Steam for $16.99. Link is in the chat. And so far, I've been having a good time with this. It's a low-key game. I mean, there is boars, there are rabbits, there are deer, there are... when you're down near the castle here, you do have a mutant bear, but there are other things that can attack you in this game. Wolves. I have not ventured that far just yet, but once you have enough material, you can certainly... Oh, I got 49. I need a lot of wood. Okay. And knock down the whole forest. Just knock it down. I wish music would play a little bit more on this. Well, apparently, somebody made a message and my chat deleted it. Again. That's all right. Ba-ba-ba. I'm not too concerned. It's not somebody I normally listen to or talk to, and it looks like it was a spam message. Okay, let's put some more, okay, so I've got enough there. I need more wood here. Okay, so let's see what I need. I need to get, first thing I want, I got water, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I should do... Hey! How you doing, Mind Over Mandy? What a wonderful and beautiful person, you know, Mandy is. I mean, she's a sweetheart. And, you know, I absolutely love when Mandy stops in. You know, I watch her all the time, and she is incredible. And she's like the total opposite of me. You know, I am not everybody's cup of tea, and she is super awesome. And so if you don't know who Mandy is, I would recommend you, you know, giving Mandy a call or a follow. Unfortunately, for some reason, my shout-out's not working. Let's see here. Maybe we can do this.
So hard to see. Oh, there's a lot of different kinds of tape. Painters say masking tape is the same thing. Never mind. Do you have electrical tape?
Look,
There's a berry bush on
there
the water.
she is. Or there she is.
Really?
Yeah.
Somewhere. And she's playing my favorite game, too. She's playing No Man's Sky. I hope you're having a beautiful, awesome day. You know, I hope the little puppers is not driving you too crazy. No, you're the kind one. You're the kind one. I'm just, you know, the average Joe. 6 iron bars. Okay. So, yeah, I'm playing a little bit of Keep Up Survival. I know you caught me with this the other day. And in the middle, I was trying another game. I was trying Farlands the other day, and I got so frustrated. I was just like, yeah, you know, and I'm not going to stream this. I'm just going to wait until, you know, the devs figure a few things out, because it was just missing the mark on so many things for me, you know. I mean, I would die and literally respawn like a foot away from the zombie or the skeleton that killed me. And I was just like, yeah, I can just see myself dying over and over. And I did. I died over and over and over like 3 or 4 times. I was just like, yeah, that's stupid. It is great weather. I'm not sure why my shout button didn't work. Normally my shout button does work, but for some reason it's not showing you. You know, and I heard somebody mention that, yeah, the death loops, man, that's a game killer for me. That's like, come on, that's basic, you know. Respawn and, you know, put me, you know, like 50 feet away, or, you know, give me the ability to not have to die so frequently. But, and then, you know, the game initially didn't have zombies in it, but because somebody whined and complained, they decided to put zombies in it. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm a little bit, you know, zombied out, because it's like every game that comes out has got to have zombies. It's like, yeah, you know, I need something that's a little bit more, you know, unique than having just that. So how is... Oh, you were thinking this? Yeah, too many zombies. It's like, you know, I want something different. I want something new. It's like, When I see all the zombies, it's almost like, okay, it's just another cookie cutter game. Okay, now I can carry 120 kilos, and I can probably make another hit pack. You know, this game's not bad. This game has a mutant. I can make hairstyles. I am so beyond. Look, I can do copper. I can be a ginger. Gray hair? Nope, don't want any gray hair. I just don't need any of that. Oh, I need more yarn. So yarn I need to make as fiber. So if I need to make another 10... Can I make 10? I don't think I can make 10. This is the one thing I don't like at night, is I don't like that walking. I don't like the running. I don't like seeing myself and seeing like creatures run through the forest, and I got like this fire trail. I mean, it's supposed to be night. I'm not supposed to see, you know, anything. Oh, can I make the water thing yet? How many do I need for the water thing? How's Odin? I still want to call him Monkey. I still want to call him Monkey. Puppy Monkey Baby. Puppy Monkey Baby. Stone campfire. 50 rubbish, 10 screws. I need 6 more iron bars. I got 6 more iron bars. And I need to make more nails. So I can make a box of nails. Only woke you up once last night? So, I assume because Odin is a tiny, well, long but tiny, that Odin doesn't jump up in the bed with you. Because, you know, when I had my husky slept in my bed. And, you know, you heard the stories. I cooked for my dog, and I ate microwave dollar pizzas. Oh, look, it finally showed up. Last playing No Man's Sky. Okay, I thought that button for some reason was not working. I love that look. I will say that I got to turn up the sound on that clip. So you're keeping him off until you get the potty or the crate training. Oh, my husky was definitely living the life. When I used to go away, I used to go to like pagan and hippie festivals, and I would put my dog up in, we call it the doggy hotel, but you know, it was a boarding place for dogs, and I would pay for, I mean, it cost me more than my mortgage every single month. I would pay for 1 week. I would pay for extra playtime. I would cook my dog 2 meals a day, and it was always chicken or beef, cooked with rice and veggies, and I would package them in little containers, and I showed up with these big bags, and they looked at me. I was just like, she gets 2 a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the mid-afternoon. I said, other than that, she gets nothing else. I said, she can have all these play toys. I said, she gets no treats. I said, she gets no pork products. And they looked at me and were just like, yes, that is my child. You know, and I couldn't, you know, I mean, she was a seizure dog, so, you know, I had to watch what she ate. You know, and you can have an issue with pork and certain dog breeds, so I would never feed my dog anything with pork. and I would keep track of every single thing she ate. I would know if she had some type of a new treat, or if she got into something. And her and I spiritually were very in tune. She knew when she was going to have a seizure, and she would come and find me and put her head down on my knee 30 seconds before she had the seizure. And she would not leave my side for 24 hours before that, because she knew it was she knew something was coming on. It was hard, especially being a spiritual person like I am and very connected. My dog would literally communicate to me mentally and with images. So when it was time for her to, pass, literally she told me that I had to let her go because her quality of life was not the way that it should be. And I was literally butthurt and heartbroken, when she went. And it's been seven or 8 years, I think, maybe 7. I still have her ashes, but I just can't, in my heart, I can't get another dog. I just, maybe when I'm in Florida and things have calmed down and I can relax. But it's like, yeah, I just don't have it. I don't have it in my heart to get broke again. I just can't, the bond that her and I shared, because, it was funny. I bought my house in 92. And when I moved in, I literally woke up the very next morning at like 9 a.m. Or, no, actually it was 8 a.m. And my very first thought was, I think I'll go get a dog. And I wasn't even thinking about getting a dog when I first bought my house. It literally was just a spur of the moment. But when I got there, I went straight to the back. Cassandra goes, roar! How you doing, honey? Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, when I went to pick up my dog that time, I went to the Humane Society because I just had this feeling. I just sat up out of bed and said, I think I'll go get a dog. And I got there and went right to the back, where all the big dogs are. And as soon as I walked through the door, her and my eyes just met. And I just looked at her. And it's like, yeah, she's coming home. So when I got to the counter with her ticket, the lady sat there and told me that was the shortest stay they ever had for a dog. Somebody dropped her off literally that morning, the minute I woke up. So, it was a destined and fate, love connection with my dog. I'm doing good, yeah, I want to say Cassandra, but it's Cassadar. How do you pronounce? I'm going to butcher your name. I butcher everybody's name. I'm doing good, honey. How you doing? Well, hey, everybody looks at my name and they forget the VR and they just call me Drunken Monkey, or they just call me the Drunk Monk, or they just call me the Monkey. So, I get that. Just call you Cass? Okay, I can do Cass. And Mind Over Mandy is there too. She just said hi. Both amazing, super great people, great streamers. I stalk these guys all the time. Of course, I have to adjust that sound on that.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Welcome in.
Oh, yes, I got that going in there too, so, I'm happy that button works. And you two ladies, you know, Cass and Mind Over Mandy, are the first two people that I have used that button for. Woohoo! You guys are awesome. Yeah, well, I was playing around with my Stream Deck, and I didn't know it worked because I hadn't had any other streamers in the chat, and I took time off after I had my last surgery from, I had an issue right in the corner of my eye, so I took a little bit of time off to heal, and I got to go back in Thursday for another issue on this eyelid. So I'm hoping not to have as much time off. I'm hoping to just be able to, take a couple of days and be back to streaming next week. Because it's so hard when you get out, to sit there and just like, okay, yeah, let me just get back into everything, and then life happens. Everything happens. Ooh, I got 8. I need to make some more stuff in here. So, yeah, but you took your computer with you, Mind Over Mandy, when you went down to pick up your puppy. So, I would have left my computer at home and went and picked up my puppy. And Cass is an awesome streamer. She plays some decent games. She plays some. Do you always play like horror related games, or I know you were playing 100 Days. I've never played that, so I'm not actually familiar with exactly what 100 Days are. I'm not a nerd. I resemble that remark. I am totally nerdtastic. Yeah, I play mostly survival games. Every once in a while, I might get in the mood to play something different. But first-person shooters for me, it's just not my cup of tea. I want to unwind after work. I don't want to have to sit there and stress over other people. No, you're not a total nerd for bringing it with you. You are just, conscientious of other people. Hey, nerds lead. Nerds need love too. That's what I was trying to go for. Yeah, don't mind me. I had a rough night at work last night, and I'm a little dyslexic because it was like non-stop whirlwind. And after work, I was just like, I really need something to just woosah. And I can't get that with games that are not, this is a low-key survival game. So there's not, no wolves are after me right now. I'm in a safe area. I don't have to worry about anything. The most I have to worry about is my axe breaking until I get to where the wolves are, or where the mutant giant bear is located. Yeah, I'm not, my job is stressful enough. I mean, last night I walked in the door, my night guy, the guy that normally works with me, and it's only the two of us. Last night, well, this whole week he's got off, so it's just me. So I'm doing my job plus what I normally give to him. So I'm doing my old job, which is everything, without delegating. But I'm also doing the job of some of our engineers that give me work to do so they don't have to wake up to do the job since I'm already there. And on top of that, I walked in and we had a major fiber issue that the day guys thought they fixed, with the exception of one customer. And I said, no, that's still down. It's broke. I said, by the way, did you know you also have these 8 cell towers that are simplexed? And then a half an hour later, she's like, oh, and we just had a 10 gig break. I said, so whatever you guys told these guys to fix, they didn't fix. I said, and I got maintenance in another hour. I said, so somebody's going to have to stay late. And one of my day guys, thankfully, stayed till like 2 a.m. and he leaves at 10. Because otherwise it would have just been completely sucky for me. I mean, it's like, I have I'm not sure if you're aware, Cass, but I have a very technical job. So when I reference, fiber breaking, it normally means that I have hundreds of customers that have no internet or phone service, and we supply a large area of New England in about 7 states with cell phone connectivity to certain towers. So when things break, it's like, major services, multi-million dollars worth of service that are just down. And I'm so good, I do the job of 3 or 4 people, and I run around the day guys like they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, but you know what? I'm one of a few people where I work that I am allowed to run what we call our NOC, or Operations Center, the way I see fit, because my process works, and I'm really extremely good at what I do. So even my managers, my directors, the CEO of the company, they just let him do what he's got to do. He knows how he's doing it. He knows what needs to be done. And he's better than having 4 people on shift, and it's just him. I said, and he keeps asking for more work. Yeah, I only get paid for mine, but if, I'm that kind of person. I tell my manager all the time, she's like, look, I said, I don't necessarily really want to be, quote, an engineer, building this or building this circuit or anything else. I said, but I do want to know every single thing that they know, so I don't have to bug people, and I don't have to wake nobody up in the middle of the night to fix something that I could technically fix if you showed me how to do it. And I am one of those people. I get bored very easily. A little tiny glitch. There we go. Sometimes you got to get those little mushrooms, the little shrooms, man, right on the right corner. It is their job, but you have to understand too, though, we're kind of short-staffed where I work. So their job is normally 9 to 5. So when there are things that break, they also work overtime. So they also log in to do things during hours I'm already awake. And if I don't have anything going on, it's just like, just utilize me. I'm already here. It's like, why do people have to get up to do this if I'm already awake and I'm more than capable of doing, And I'm shooting for a better job. I'm shooting for more money. Got to have that more money coming in. Yeah, I can't do that. Pay me more if you want me to do more. I have been very blessed in the job that I have. Before I had this job, I lost my job previously because my old boss decided to retire and move out of the country. And that's okay. That's fine. But, I came close to losing my house. I was in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. And this job came to me after I asked God to send me something where I didn't have to bust my ass. And I've been blessed every single time. Yes, I will continue, Mandy, to work the same job when I move to Florida. My job has already let me know that when I'm ready, and I'm hoping before the end of this year I can, transition down to Florida. But they've already sat there and said that I can do work from home. So, and now I've already been working from home. I stopped going to the office probably about 8 months ago. Because they also know that one way or the other, I want to go to Florida. I want to get out of New York State. And if it's not staying with them, that means that I also have to look for a job when I relocate. And I love my job. I love the place I work. I love the people that I work with. Is it stressful? Hell yeah. Is it busy sometimes? Does it drive me nuts? Absolutely. But it is never stale. It is never just the same old thing. There's always something new breaking, always something new to learn. And, I'm still young. I'm only 29. Again, no, I'm only in my 50s. But, my mind still works that way. I still want to learn. I still want to build. I still want to, soak up as much info as I can. And I always tell the day people, it's like, I'm easily worth 3 day people. Easily. I am still a spring chicken, yes. Until my back hurts and I can't get out of bed. Then, I'm like 98. But give me a minute. I got to run to the bathroom real quick. I've been playing with my Stream Deck, so a couple things do work. But give me a minute. I'll be right back. One more second. I got one more thing. It's gonna be right up here. Okay. And you can let me know if that transition worked. So, you saw the be right back and it coming back, right, Mandy? I love the music in this game because, it's so relaxed. It's almost like, for me, it almost feels like it's meditative. But this, oh my God, you can't see it. You can't see it because it's got this, oh, there it is. You have to angle it in a certain way. That was my puppies. That was my baby. Hey, okay, Cass, lurkies, love my lurkers, get ready for workies. Yeah, she was a beautiful, beautiful queen. And when I say queen, she knew she was a queen. She would sit with her hind end flat on the floor. She would put her front paws down, prop herself up all prim and proper, and she would just look like this. This regal look about her face. Just like, yep, that's me. Worship the ground upon which I poop. And for that, I cooked for her, and I got microwave pizza. But I'm loving my I am absolutely loving my Stream Deck, man. I mean, I don't know how I did anything with that. I'm even starting to add stuff on the Stream Deck just to open up programs for my PC. Like, oh man, one button I can do this, one button I can do that. It's just like, man, I could have just put voice on it and did it all with my voice. But this is so much cooler. Oh, I need 14 yarn, but I can't make yarn because I need more. Can I make yarn? I might be able to make 10 yarn. Okay, I can make... Of course, I could right-click and do 10. You know. So how is work going for you? Are you working right now, Mandy? Are you playing a little hooky on the side? You know, Cass is so sweet. You know, I popped in once or twice to her stream while she was playing, and she lurked on me one day. Actually, I think it was the same day that you popped in that I saw you. I also saw her, and neither of you could say anything because you were in the middle of stuff. Oh, you've got a chill morning? Oh, I wish I had chill mornings. Mine was non-stop last night. I mean, literally. I made the guy that worked 11 hours work 15 before I let him go home. And thankfully the guys love me that I work with. Most of them. We have a few people that, you know, don't do the work they should do. Oh, I got... Okay. And then we had people like myself that are just, you know, hardcore, go-getter, get everything done. You know, you have people that work hard and people that don't. Oh, I just used up all my fiber. Poop. Poopy nuggets. You know, so most of the guys that I work with in my department, which are the techies, we work hard. And then we have some people that, you know, are just the, I'm just here to collect a paycheck. I'm not going to do anything extra. And they make my job a lot harder. But the guys I work directly with, you know, they always got my back. And they always know when they need me, they can call me up, and I've always got their back. And a lot of times, because I'm the night guy, you know, when they have something that has to get done, I'm the one that does it. Because it has to be done during certain, you know, what we call maintenance windows. So that we can impact people the least. And during a safe time where there's going to be less people that are going to be affected. You know, and that's always between 12 midnight and 6 in the morning. But people tell me how great and how awesome I am, and I tell them all the time, nope, I am better than that. I'm glad you're having such a nice, easy morning. Oh, now I can carry 140. Yeah, my boss thinks it's funny. He'll sit there. I'm friends with my manager, Rob. And Rob used to work in my department before he became the manager. He had moved to another department before coming back. And I used to joke with him all the time. I would sit there, she's like, you know, Rob, you're just awesome. And he'd be like, no, you're awesome. I said, nope, I started it. You're the awesome one. So then he would start turning around and start telling me I was awesome. So I had to find some way to beat him. So I just turned around and just like, nah, I'm better than that. So you want to do like a 6 to 3. because that would allow you to be able to leave early, still do a full day's worth of work, and be able to get out early so that you didn't have to worry about. We do 410s where I work, so the 410s allows people to have 3 days off, which I think is awesome. It also allows people to have the can I make I want to make sure. They work an 8:30 to 5, 7:30 to 4 would be great. 7:30 to 4 would be great. A 6:30 to 3:30 would be better. But with the type of work that you do, I mean, how much work do you have that you can actually do that early in the morning? To be able to do you process claims, or I'm trying to remember. I know you work in the healthcare. I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is that if you're processing claims, and if it's hourly, like if you can only do it between such and such a time where people are awake and calling in, or if it's something that can be done pretty much any time of the day. I'm going to put you there. I'll take this axe. And we'll get rid of the screws here. We'll move this over. I forgot I had bottles there, and I saw screws. What? Oh! So I don't know why they couldn't allow you to be able to do that. I unfortunately still have to I still have to take phone calls, because at night, most of the time, I'm the only one there, unless my other night guy, Mike, is with me. And if he is, I don't answer the phone unless he's really busy. Normally, he fends the phones, he'll open up the tickets. If he runs into an issue that he's not familiar with, because I'm still training him, he will ask me, and I will explain to him, try and teach him. Initially, it was funny. He was part of a group of people that about 1.5 years ago, the company let go. They had to reduce the workforce by 10%. And he was initially from a different department. Oh, I missed a freaking bunny rabbit that close. So he was let go. So he was a little bit butthurt. And I can understand. I mean, you're let go. You've been with the company for, like 12 years. But then my boss said, you know what, I like this guy. I think he would be really good, in our, hey, look, a hairstyle. Maddie, you got to look at this. Hairstyle. Plus 10 armor for hair. I don't have plus 10. And I've already got armor, so I mean, that doesn't do any good because there's nothing better than what I currently already have. Take the shoe, we'll take that. Not that I need a shoe. It's laced with Aquanet. And if you know anybody that's ever used Aquanet, then you know that stuff is like hurricane proof. Wow. You know what? Okay. I look in here and it looks like it's lit up really well. I mean, I can see my tent. I can see the torch. The minute I walk in the door... Nope, no more. This pickaxe is freaking huge. Oh, you got to see this. Look. Okay. Look at how big this freaking pickaxe is. But miraculously, she can hide it in her backpack. And the axe is small, but the pickaxe is like ginormous. And I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's kind of hilarious that something is that freaking huge. But it used to be so bright that they dimmed the fires and the flashlight. But I think they dimmed them way too much. I think they should have brought the brightness up probably about another 30 or 40%. Okay, now I gotta see. Whoops. I'm missing one. There it is. I knew I was missing one. Yeah, so this morning one of my guys from the daytime called me because he felt bad because you know, he logged on for a little bit last night and said, "Oh, we'll just send this up to our, you know, escalation department, our tier 2 guys, have them take a look at it." And then he kind of felt bad because he kind of felt like he was just blowing me off. So his counterpart logged in and said, "Vin, just go to bed. You've been awake way too long." Oh my god. Okay. Can I get out of this damn place? There we go. So Tom stayed quite a number of hours over where he should have. And I was grateful because I was able to do what I had, but it's a tough job that I do when things break. Because there's no real like all hands on. It's like, huh, you're just screwed, and then you get the day guys sometimes that are just like, oh, it's that, you know, drop and run Monday. As soon as somebody logs in, it's like, okay, my shift's over, I'm gone. And they leave you a pile of poop, and then you start peeling away the layers of the onion going, okay, just exactly how much poop did they leave me? And sometimes it's a lot. So I was looking at my character, so I got a +10 for my hair. I get a 1 for my armor. Now you think your backpack would give you more, right? I get 10 slots for my hip, 10 slots for, or 4 more slots. I get 10 for a shirt that looks like a t-shirt, 4 for my shoes, and 10 for my armor. But my shoes give me 5. I don't know how my shoes give me 5 slots. I mean, what the hell am I hiding in my shoes? I mean, I can understand armor, but shoe slots? Oh, look, that bunny ran backwards. I love those weird little glitches. And there is no knife. You gotta kill everything. You gotta hit everything with the, maybe some tiny pockets. That's possible, but I don't know. It sounds a little weird. If I can hit this bunny. Nope, I'm still too low. Man. With a crossbow, and I'm still missing. There we go. That was a big hair. Raw meat. So let's see. I got 4 lungs. I got 4 lungs, baby. So how much time does your puppers really sleep during the day? I mean, can't be as much as you say. I haven't even started building a home base yet. I need to build a hammer, right? Let's see. Oh no, I don't have to build a hammer. Can I build out on the water? 5. F. Oh, of course, I need 20 wood and 10 nails to build 1 foundation piece. And this is what I mean when I say this is a resource game. Well, I'm sure he'll come out of that. I mean, Odin is how old technically right now? What, like 8 months maybe? Or less than 8 months. Because you didn't get Odin before it was 6, right? Or was it less than 6 months? 15 weeks. I would have waited a little bit longer. Then again, my Zoe was 2 years old, I think, when I got her. I'm gonna deforest this whole freaking island before I'm done, I'll tell you. Let's see, what do I got? All of that, I got 135 wood. Okay. Let's see if I can build, but I need to make nails. And I know I got nails in one of these cupboards. 85, there we go. Let's see if I can build out onto the water. And I can roll my mouse to go up and down. And I kind of don't want to dig down too far. And let me guess, I need more wood, right? Nope. More fiber. Okay. Well, that's all right. I'm good with fiber. I think my brother took the day off. I know he wasn't feeling too well the other day. I thought I had more fiber. I guess I don't. I guess I'm going to be knocking down some more trees. But 15 weeks? So is Odin still just on regular puppy food? Do you have any puppy supplements or anything that you're using? Does he follow you around for everything? Do you do, well, I know you're doing the crate training. And I know you're doing the, trying to get them used to the crate and the potty training. Do you do the, I'm trying to remember what they call it. And I had mentioned it, I think, once during one of your streams. There is a training method that has you put like a leash or a harness on the dog. And you leave like it's about a 10-foot long distance, and you tie it to your waist. I'm trying to remember what they call it. It's specifically designed for the dog to follow you everywhere. Regardless, whether you are sitting at your desk, they're only allowed to be like 10 feet away from you. Whether you're going into the bathroom, they're only allowed to be 10 feet away from you. They can't get into trouble that way. They can only go 10 feet away from you. It's something that I recommend for most people, especially with new dogs, so that they don't decide to get a little bit too overzealous, thinking they can run around. What do they call that? Man, it's going to annoy me. I mentioned it in your chat room the other day. Hang on one second. Oh, tether training. That's what I wanted. That's what it was. If you Google tether training is actually designed to, keep a dog close by, keep a dog following you. It makes you more of the pack leader because they can't just run off and do whatever they want. They can only go within that certain distance. And, from the time they come out of their crate in the morning till the time you put them away, till the time that, regardless of what time you decide to set, they are always trained so that they never leave your side. You become basically their leader, and they just have to go and follow you and do what you want. And if they get too far away, they can't. They have to stop, which normally means they sit, they lay, they relax. But tether training is something I've always recommended to almost everybody that gets a dog because it helps tremendously with that loyalty a dog has or should have. And as the dog, if you haven't started yet, and I know your dog is somewhat old, but normally from the time a dog hits like 1 to 2 months, 3 months, no later than 6 at the most, start taking your dog to either puppy training classes or to dog parks, and start acclimating your dog to be around other animals and socialize with people, whether they're young, whether they're old, and animals, other dogs, so that they know that they can, you don't want them to have, like you had mentioned already, that your dog was growling with the ice cream. No. If your dog growls when you give the dog ice cream, you take the ice cream away. You don't have to hit the dog. Just tell the dog no. Say, make a sound like and take the cup away. And then when you give it to them again, deliberately reach down to go for it. And if they growl again, you say the same thing. No. Take the cup away. They will start to understand that no means you don't do that. And this is the consequence. I take the cup away. And you do it within a matter of just a couple of seconds. You don't do wait and then eventually do it. You do it immediately. This is what I'm taking this away from you. This is why. And they understand that every time I growl, when you move your hand towards me, it's no. And you don't ever have to hit the dog. All you have to do is just tell the dog no, or make that sound and take the cup away and put the cup aside. And don't fall to that little, oh, but he's so cute, he's just staring at me, I'll go ahead and give it back to him. No, you don't give it back until you're ready. And you do this several times. So what you do is get yourself that cup of ice cream and set it down. After they sit, make them stay. Go to put it down. If they move, you pull it back. Sit, stay. Put it down until they get to that point where you can put it down without them moving. And then you say, okay, and snap your finger, or clickers are another good thing, If it's okay for the dog, you set it down and you say, okay, and you make that click or snap of the finger at the exact same moment you say, okay. That gets the dog to recognize the snap and the okay meaning the same thing. And that's what dogs, they get distracted easy. So, you set it down, but the same thing with when dogs aren't behaving or doing what you don't want them to. Stay takes a little while, so don't get frustrated. You have to kind of do the tough no love. So you get them to sit. You say stay and use hand signs. Sit, point down, because you want them to see the finger and the hand. Stay. You want stay. And then start walking back. If the dog starts following, walk forward back again and say, sit, stay, and then walk back again until you get to that point where the dog understands that, okay, I'm sitting, now they're telling me to stay, and if I don't remain seated, they're going to come back towards me and tell me to sit again. Hand signs work great, and I used to use it with my dog all the time. I could snap my finger and point, and my dog would sit. If I pointed down like this, so that was sit, this was all the way down. I want you all the way down on your belly, all four. Stay, come, or just snap my finger, come. You have to repeat it over and over and over again. So you have to do exercises. So, if you're going to work on sit or if you're going to work on stay, dedicate at least 20 minutes to a half an hour doing the same repetition, and then you do it again the next day. So you tell them, sit, stay, start walking back, keep your hand up, start walking back. If they start moving towards you, walk back towards them and say, sit, and start the process again. Once you get them to stay, and then you tell them to come, then you reward them and you give them like a treat and pat them on the head. Then they start to associate those commands with, I'm getting something good out of it, so therefore I want to learn more. And then once they learn it and they get it down pat, you slowly start removing how many times you give them a treat. And try to use solid treats. Don't use the softer ones. The softer ones will give them diarrhea. You don't want to clean that up. My dog I had trained where that dog would walk side by side. I would never let my dog out on a leash running in front of me. I would always hold on to my leash and hold it right to my side so that my dog was one step behind me. Because I want the dog to see me as the leader. And if I let the dog loose and they're running and pulling, they're the ones that are in charge. And you get to the point where the dog knows and the dog looks up at you. You look down at the dog and the dog will run or sit or stay or walk right next to you. Side by side, one step behind or half a step behind. She's got short legs, so it could be like a quarter a step behind. But as soon as you can start, get your dog involved in some type of doggy training, some type of socializing, because you always want the dog to be familiar with other dogs, other people, other animals, so they don't have any adverse reactions. What did I hit on the map? 1,500 miles away. Oh, I must have just accidentally hit that. That was weird. Although I have swum from here to here in a previous game. But yeah, I've actually had places that train dogs want me to become one of their trainers because I used to train all my dogs when I had them. He gets a little bit timid because, the bigger dogs show themselves more as the alpha male, the dominant. So the tail will go between the legs. Sometimes the head will hang down a little bit. sometimes they're the front part of their body will do almost like a bow. And it's not so much timid as it is a acknowledgement of an alpha male or an alpha female, whichever, and knowing their place in that hierarchy. Yeah, I would wait. I would definitely wait until he's got all of his shots. You know, that is definitely for sure, because you don't want to have any issues with the dog catching anything, or if the dog had anything, giving anything to anybody else. But you always want to make sure that, you know, your dog is well socialized. And if you run into questions or anything, you know, you can always ask me. I mean, I've had dogs for years, and I could tell you training methods for pretty much anything, and it will all work out to be basically around the same type of technique, just a slightly different way of doing it. And, you know, but I never recommend hitting a dog for anything they do bad, because dogs don't recognize or understand smack. All they understand is you hit them. They don't associate what they did bad with getting hit. They associate what they did bad with bad, and taking whatever it is away from them. And then you have to do something to correct it. So if they poop in the house, then you have to sit there and say, no, bad. Take them outside. Keep them outside till they have to poop if you can. Or if you have to, start moving them closer to the door, or increase the amount of times that you take them out. And then don't bring them in until after they do what they have to do. You know, you're bringing the dog also to Mom's down in Florida. So he'll be living with her 3 dogs for a couple of days, which I think it would be really good too, but make sure that when you first bring the dog, hopefully the dogs will be outside. Hopefully the yard is fenced in, and hopefully you can introduce the dog from outside behind the fence, so they can get all their smells and everything in first before introducing a dog into another dog's domain. Because you never know exactly how all animals are going to react when you cross the threshold of, this is my home, this is my property. You know, so if you have a fence, you know, or a gate or something that will keep the dog separated, then you can bring them up and slowly introduce them to see, okay, how are they reacting by smell? You know, do they look agitated? Do they look like they might become aggressive? You know, let's slowly work this energy so they get comfortable with each other. Take the dog out of the room, bring the dog back into the room, let them get used to seeing the dog coming and going, let them get used to the smell, so that if any of them have a slight issue, that gets worked, you know, slowly over time, because some dogs are very territorial. You know, and a territorial dog will go after the weakest link, because that's just the way they are. So if your mom's got a backyard with a fence, that's perfect. You bring the dog up, you let them bark or sniff or smell, and you hang out for a little while and talk back and forth to the dogs. Let them get as comfortable and close as they can. You know, then walk the dog away. Wait like 5-10 minutes. Walk the dog back. Do the same thing back in the weakest sausage link. You know, but it's the repetition of getting dogs used to each other, removing the dog from the area, coming back, bringing the dog, reintroducing that dog back in, before you bring that dog literally into the house or even into the yard of the other animal. I am not a Caesar Milan, but I do know a lot about dogs, and I know a lot about dog training because I've done a lot. I don't believe in choke collars. I don't think you ever need one. I don't believe in hitting a dog. I believe that you can stop most aggressive animals either holding or pulling something away. There are dogs that are going to bite. That is a fact of nature. You can hit them. That's not going to help. A dog that's going to bite is going to bite. But it's giving away that energy of being a pack leader. You know, when I came back from Haiti, I went to Haiti in 2006. My godmother was a Haitian priest of Vodou, and she had 2 or 3 Antillean dogs that were they're kind of like dingoes. They were rough cut. They were definitely not your simple, normal, everyday, animals. They were, for the most part, pretty well wild dogs. When I first visited her up in Massachusetts, when she came back to the States, she told me, she goes, I'm going to ask you to just not move. She goes, I don't know how they're going to react. She goes, they're not familiar with people. I normally put them outside. I said, that's fine. I said, you put them outside. I said, I'll come in and I'll sit. I said, and we'll just let the dogs come in and sniff and do what they got to do. And her 3 dogs came in, saw me, barked a little bit, sniffed up and down. All 3 of them came by, and they all laid at my feet, with the alpha male on the right side of my chair, slightly behind his head, slightly behind me, just a little, slightly behind where my knee would be. So he was like, okay, you're not the alpha, but I recognize you being my equal, where I could reach my hand down and pet the dog. And my godmother sat there literally in like shock, because she can't get the dogs to sit, because she lets them do whatever they want to do. And she was just like in shock. She's like, I don't know how you did that. She goes, my dogs don't listen to anybody. I was just like, well, they don't have to listen. I said, they have to listen to your energy. I said, if you're nervous, if you're a wreck, I said, they're going to sense it. I said, if you're angry and pissed off, they're going to know it. If you come and you have that energy that you're going to do harm or hurt, they also know it. I said, and if you also come with that calm, cool energy of, you're the guy in charge, and there's absolutely no harm to come to you. There's no reason to get upset. There's no reason to do, lunges or anything else. Most, and I say most dogs because some you can't. Some just have issues. But most animals and most dogs will just calm down, and they will just relax, and they will feel comfortable, and they will just treat you like you are just part of their own pack. And I like to think most dogs like me. I had this really scary thing when I was I always had an issue with like Rottweilers. I just never, in my mind, I just could never get over this. For some reason, I had this fear of Rotties. And at one point, my neighbor down on the corner found a Rottweiler in his yard. And he put an ad in the paper and said, hey, I found somebody's dog, came in my yard, and if anybody's looking for, here he is, there's my name, here's my number. So I would come, and on the days that I couldn't park in front of my own house, I would park down in the corner, and I would get out of my car, and I would walk past their house, and I would walk past this yard I've always walked past. Never saw a dog. And then one time I saw this Rottweiler come running, barreling like it was Cujo. And of course, you know, here I am, crapping my pants. And I didn't notice at the time because I wasn't paying attention because I was too afraid of everything. But about 5 or 6 times of doing the same thing, I finally noticed the dog came to the fence running with a ball in its mouth. And the dog would roll the ball underneath the fence. So, of course, I picked up the ball. I threw the ball over the fence and said a few things to the dog. And, you know, I went happily along my way, you know, thinking that, you know, oh, okay, I don't have to worry about it. You know, the dog obviously just wanted to play. So, well, one day I was coming home and the neighbor forgot to close the gate. So the gate was wide open. And the dog sat there and saw me, came running because I was throwing the ball for at least the last couple of weeks prior to that. And then I noticed the gate was wide open, and I started shitting a brick. And the dog came barreling at me like you would not believe. I thought the dog was going to like attack me, which the dog did. The dog jumped, landed on top of me, and then started giving me like slobber kisses all over the freaking place. And here I am nearly peeing my pants. And all of a sudden I just start laughing. I couldn't help but laugh at how stupid I was, knowing all the things about dogs I do and did, but because I let this big behemoth scare the crap out of me, and the dog was like the sweetest, nicest thing I've ever seen. And I was just like, yeah, that just scared the piss out of me. But it was funnier than shit. I was just like, I let that scare me? You know, the things that we create in our own minds. You know? Oh, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. Let's see. We'll eat some raspberries till we fill up. And maybe we can get rid of those. There we go. And we'll drink another water. I'll tell you, this base is going to take a long time to build. And I need more fiber. Okay. I like building games. I like games I can build in. Oh, me too. And I played with that dog all the freaking time. And the neighbor sometimes would just forget to close the gate. And I would be outside walking. The dog would just come walking up to me and just wanting to play. And I mean, I'm a sucker for sweet dogs. So I would never deny the dog. I would walk around the block with the dog. I'd see the dog walking someplace, and I would walk the dog home, put the dog in my car, bring the dog home. Yeah, and that was always the thing. Most of the Rottweilers that I had known were a lot like some of the pit bulls I had known, which were always products of the owners rather than the actual breed. And there are certain things. I mean, there are certain things that breeds have that, you know, you can't take out of them. You know, pit bulls, if they latch on, they don't let go. But, you know, they're not just automatically going to do it. But they are extremely protective. And they can be ferocious when they're being protective. You know, So in my weird, strange mind, I had every reason to believe that, this dog was going to kill me or attack me or do something. Nope, just slobbers and kisses and just wanted to be loved. Now, you just have to worry about your dog when your dog gets to be the loud kind that, your dog will likely have to speak up a little bit louder to be heard because it'll start suffering from, little dog syndrome. So, and that little dog syndrome means I push out my chest and make myself look bigger than I am and yap and yap and yap. You might get lucky, maybe it won't happen, but a lot of small dogs do that. So how's your brother liking the dog? If I remember correctly, you did say that your brother lives with you too, right? Or was I listening to somebody else's stream? Oh, more wood logs. Thankfully, all these trees grow back really freaking fast. All these buttons are great. This is the best. The Stream Deck is the best thing I ever bought. I might even find a way to tie it into my work computer and well, most small dogs tend to be yappers, And I think it goes with, like short people and, having to make themselves seem bigger than, what they are. And a lot of that is mostly, how we take care of them, how we train them, what we allow them to do, what we don't allow them to do. Because you can get dogs to stop barking too. You do the same type of thing. The dog barks when people come to the house. You just have somebody like your brother ring the doorbell, take them to the, let the dog bark, go over, put the dog on a leash, tell the dog no, walk the dog away, do the same thing until you disassociate that ringing sound with having to bark. I think I'll do another one out here. I think that's a good starter size. Or when he's done eating in his crate, you'll wait a few minutes, and once he stops barking, then you let him. Yeah, you don't. I would never let a dog out because they bark. If they seem antsy, like they've got to go, definitely take them outside. If they're just barking, then, normally as a general rule, what I always recommend is if you feed a dog, then about 20 minutes after you feed the dog, you should take the dog outside. Within that 15 to 20 minute mark, to see if they have to go to the bathroom, whether it's number 1 or number 2. Try to take them to the same area all the time. So if you notice that they poop in this one location, take them back to that same location. If they pee around that same area, take them back to that same location. They'll smell it. They'll get the scent that they've already gone there. So they'll understand that, okay, I'm being taken to this location. This is where I'm supposed to do my duty. And if you keep that same cycle going, they'll associate this is the area I have to poop in. Yeah, and especially after eating, like 20 minutes or so, about 20 minutes, it might be a little bit less with, puppies, but You know, normally within 20 minutes after eating, you definitely want to take a dog out. But always make sure you take them out to the same location that they were at, and keep that as a regular until they get used to fully, you know, until they're fully set and potty trained to only go outside. You know, you want to be as consistent as possible to the same location all the time. You know, here's your poop box. Here's your little poop area. You know, this is where you do your stuff. As they get better and they stop going inside and they're used to going all the time outside, and they'll, you know, their bladder and everything, their control will get better as they start getting, you know, older and holding it longer. Then you can start taking them outside to different areas. You know. Yep, and that's exactly what you should do. You know, the same spot that, if it's the same spot he goes in, there's something he likes about it. But that also works great in your favor because it's already there. I hope they build boats. I just make nails, and I gotta make more. My axe is running low. How many bars do I got left? Oh, okay. This whole area used to be all trees. I'm gonna deforest this whole place. It's a slow process, you know, but you got to be consistent. You know, you have to be consistent. If you deviate, the dog doesn't understand. The dog has to have that. You know, it's like kids. You know, they have to have boundaries. They have to have rules. They have to have limitations. You know, so if you take them to the same place all the time, you get them set on a schedule all the time. You know, you wake up at a certain time, you take them outside. You feed them at a certain time, you take them outside. You know, play with them for, you know, around the same time, you take them outside. Always consistency. Always the same process over and over and over again, because it sticks. And they come to expect it. So when they come to expect it, they turn around and their body automatically starts to adjust, going, okay, well, I know I can't go to the bathroom for another 15 minutes. So the body works on, you know, holding it. The bladder starts holding longer. So, you know, any kind of training is the same. You know, I should say every kind of training is the same. It's repetition, repetition, and staying consistent. Doing the same process and the same thing on a regular basis over and over again, the same exact way. You know, and it sounds kind of boring, but once they've gotten to that point, it makes life so much easier. Because then you don't have to worry about it, and you can have the dog do what you want the dog to do, and the dog already expects, you know, whether it's the reward of going outside and playing, because, you know, it doesn't always have to be a reward of, you know, treats. Rewards can also be, you know, hey, playtime. You know, and dogs like the playtime just as much as they like everything else. Woohoo, look. I have a ratty little building and I can see through it. You know what, traveling is okay, and that also gets a dog used to different surroundings, but you can still keep your routine the same. You know, so if you're traveling with him over the next month or so, you know, still take him out time-wise the same time. Feed him around the same time. You know, even if you have to make a little detour, pull over, stop, feed the dog, give the dog something to drink, you know, play with the dog, take the dog for the walk, you know, let the dog do its duty. Try to keep everything time-wise the same, and the routine the same. Because regardless of whether you're here or whether you're in Florida or whether you're on your way to Florida, the dog will know the time. You know, so as long as the routine is the same, that's fine. The dog still, you know, understands that, okay, it's not necessarily my yard, but I'm still going out at this time. My body's used to doing its duty at this time. It's used to doing its poop at this time, or its pee at this time, or having playtime at this time, or running around the little dog park, or, you know, having a little playtime. So it's just new smells and things that the dog has to get used to, which is also beneficial for training, because it also means that if you take your dog someplace like a neighbor's house or a friend's house down the line, you don't have to worry about the dog pooping in the neighbor's, you know, the neighbor's or the friend's house. As long as you keep the routine the same, they say, okay, the surroundings are different, but the routine is going to be the same. They still get that. They still will understand that. See all this vast knowledge I have imparted upon you in what, like an hour? Hour and a half? Water shoe. I gotta cook some more food. Oh, got more berries. Got more berries than I can shake a stick at. These black ones I don't want though. Those black ones just, you know, zap the life out of you. I wish I had a consume stack on this. Okay. Gonna need to cook up some more food. Oh, 4 more lungs. Gotta love them lungs, baby. Hey, anytime. Like I said, I mean, I've had dogs, and like I said, I've trained, you know, and there hasn't been a dog I have not yet been able to actually really train, other than one that I have not given a chance. You know, and you got a young pup, so I mean, you can get, there's a lot of training you can give a dog, you know, when the dog is young. So let's see, screws and 6 iron bars. Oh, I got 6 iron bars. I can make this an endless water thing. Oh yes. And a box of screws. Open a box of screws. I get a bunch of screws. There we go. I still don't know how this water thing works, but I'm gonna make it. And then I won't have to boil anything anymore, because I can go to this box that gives me unending water. So let's see. 6 R. Okay, so there's that little arrow. I don't like it when it's pointing at me because it does that weird little glitch. There we go. So a water container that fills itself up with endless water. You can't go wrong with that. You know. So what are your plans this week? You know. I just dropped my cigarette box. Excuse me. You got anything special planned? You doing any streaming this weekend? And you said a month or so, so what are you going to do? Are you going to be like away from streaming for a month or so? I can't imagine that. I can't imagine you not streaming. Oh, you have to work on Saturday? That's poop. So when do you go to Florida? This axe is going to die on me. Thankfully, I got enough stuff to make another one. So are you bringing your computer with you while you travel? So you're going back down to Alabama for about 10 days? Well, that's nice. Now you spending the time, you staying with Tay, or are you going, you're staying with somebody else? I noticed you said you're going to Alabama for about 10 days, then coming home and going down to Florida to see your parents for a couple of days. So Alabama gets 10 days and Florida gets a couple. I caught that. I caught that. You didn't think I noticed that, did you? I caught that. You know, oh, going down to visit Tay for 10 days, so I'm gonna go down and see my mom for like a couple. It's all good, because you know what? I've told my mom, she's like, you know what, when I moved to Florida, Mom, I don't expect me to come back to New York. I said, because I'm not coming. I am not coming back. I don't care what happens. I just, when I go, I'm gone. I said, love you to death, I said, but I am not, you know, I just can't. I hate when I hate when these ceiling tiles don't automatically line up. Yeah, oops. Hopefully she's not watching your stream. I heard nothing. It was a misunderstanding, I assure you. See, you don't often get to see me like this. You know, normally I'm a little bit more serious. You know, I joke around when I'm in your group. But a lot of times when I play, I'm, you know, serious Bob. One of the things I like about this game is the fact that, you know, it really mellows me out. And after a rough day, it's kind of really what I need is a game that, you know, I don't have to worry about all these big old monsters. Don't have to worry about bears or like Icarus now. Icarus now has world bosses. You know, persistent world bosses from what I understand. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't played Icarus in a while. Have you played any Icarus lately or no? Have you been still on that? No, I know you've been on the No Man's Sky kick, and I get it. I got over 1,500 hours in No Man's Sky. That's my game. That's the game I play when I want to completely immerse myself and forget everything exists. And you've been having a good time with it. Yeah, I haven't, you know, I think I kind of lost the desire with having to like restart over every single time I came down. You know, I couldn't, you know, it was just, wow, that was a fast run. A little poop nugget. Okay, well, I hear more rain coming. Yeah, I mean, I do like the game, and sometimes I go in and I'll just play the game, but I'll play it in just the outpost. You know, I just want to build. You know, I don't want to fight. I don't want to, you know, well, I mean, I'll kill a bunch of animals, but, you know, I don't want everything hunting me all over the place. Could care less about the bears anymore. Or the 5 wolves that team up on me. You know, but, you know, even though you go back to the space station, come back down, you can get all these exotics and build this and build that. You're still coming back down to the planet with literally nothing. So you got to build your house all over again. You got to upgrade this all over again. I don't know. I think it's one of those ones I just have to be in a mood to play. Now, there is a game I'm waiting to come out. You know, you played Medieval Dynasty, right? They have a new game that's supposed to be coming out sometime this year that I can't wait for. Oh yeah, go ahead. Take the puppy out, man. Consistency. And while you do that, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Okay, and I am back. And thank you very much all for holding. Let's go ahead and resume this game. Did I save this game? Let me make sure I save this here. Should probably make it over to the boat place. I got 90. Oh, I got plenty of rope now. Come back over this way. Should have some more mushrooms. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. Sometimes gotta get this right on the right corner. There we go. So we're playing a little bit of Keep Up Survival. A new early access game on Steam. So far, I'm enjoying exactly what the content creators have made. I don't have to worry too much about right where I am killing me, although that will definitely happen. Okay, get out of there. Come on. How many stone? I got 84 stone, so I don't need any more of that at the moment. I do want all these lovely mushrooms. Okay, we'll get this box because I knew that this is going to respawn and haven't been here lately. But I've got 140 kilo I can carry, so I'm more than what I used to. Let's see here. Let's see, I am currently carrying a plus 10 hairdo, a plus 1 armor with 26 slots. I've got 10 additional slots in the hip backpack. The hip holster carries 4 slots. I've got 6 slots in my shirt, must be for cigarettes. 5 slots in my... I've got 1 less slot in my shoes than in my shirt. And 6 slots in my pants. And the pants I can understand. I just can't understand the t-shirt having that many. But the shoes, definitely can't figure out the shoes. And we'll collect all this. Always need this rubbish. Okay. So I have how many mushrooms? I have 47 mushrooms, but I have a bunch of these berries. So let's go ahead and eat some of these, get some of these out of our... I'll tell you, you get tons of berries. Yeah, we're just going to eat right up until I get to 100%. Okay. Then I can take and put more over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and unload stuff back at the home place, and then I will head on over to the other farm. And maybe to the boat. Nope, did I get these guys up here? I did not get these. There we go. Now we'll get this box here, another tent. Don't need another tent. But we'll go ahead and let it respawn. Whoops. Garbage. All these dirty people, man. Yeah, I can always use the fiber. Good for the diet. I think I got that already. Nope, I did not. Lean on me, oh, when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on forth. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that we'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. I will take this. I'll take that. Have to unload some of this stuff in here. I don't need... Well, I may as well keep all that because I'm going to build more. Put the mushrooms down. Where the heck did the mushrooms go? Oh, I don't want the blackberries because they just kill you. Well, eventually they kill you. I can still melt those down. Blackberries, get rid of them. I will take and put the meat down here. Starting to get a little dark. Still gotta finish this place up. To 5. F. And I need more nails. Of course I need more nails. Turn you off. I'll keep you. I need more nails. I got 5 there. 2 there. I'll take these 5. 4. Light it up, baby. Much darker. It's much brighter out here than it is inside those caves. Okay, there's another one. I need more wood. Make some more nails. So in case you were wondering, we are currently playing Keep Up Survival. Currently on Steam, or at least it was yesterday, for $16.99. Single dev, doing a lot of work. Very active in the Steam chat groups, or I'm sorry, discussion groups. Listens to, you know, all the feedback that they get when there's glitches. Very quick to respond on doing like patches, updates. I'm waiting to see what else he's got for this game. I'm kind of enjoying it, you know. It's laid back, and for me, I like laid back. I also love that there are no zombies in this game, because I think zombies have been an overkill in so many games. Everybody's got a zombie. Oh, that's right. I can't do this because... Okay. So here's the thing with... Here's the thing with this game. You have to create a wall. I need more logs. You cannot just build without support. So you can do certain walls, but when you get to a point, you have no structural foundation to hold the ceiling up. So you have to have, I'm hoping they add, and I've made the suggestion for them to add posts or columns to the game, hoping that rather than having to put up a half a wall or a full wall or let's see, 5 F, or let's see, you go to the wall options. I mean, this thing here, a wooden wall frame, I don't even want to use that because, you know, it's got that crossbeam across the bottom that you can't walk through. So I have to kind of do like half wall or something. I'm kind of hoping that they put in an option for just doing like a post or a beam. If you got a post or a pillar, You can do one in this corner, one in another corner, still have the structural support without having a full wall. And that would still allow you to build a larger base without having to... that running is annoying me, though. It's like I got gas and it's farting out of my back. And I did just check to see if my mic was on, just to make sure that somebody actually did hear that. Max weight has been achieved. Okay. So let's go back here so we can do some more building. Okay, 5. F. Nope. Let's see how many of these I need to do a floor piece. Okay, so apparently that's all I needed. But now, this is what my building looks like. I got a partial wall here, here, and here. Just to hold everything else up. If I had just a column, the column would make things, you know, at least in my view, in my eyes, if somebody likes to, you know, build things, it would give me a lot more to play with, a lot more room. Oh, and the other odd thing is, you don't see it in the build menu. You have to go to your crafting bench to make a wooden door. Underneath one of these, not this one, because it requires screws. Let's see, wooden door, where are you? Alright. I thought it was in here, unless I got my games mixed up, which I could very well. Okay, maybe it is in the build menu. Did I miss it? Shutter up, yep, I did. I had it confused with a different game. Because there was another game that had the door. It's not going to let me place it because I gotta... Okay, I gotta make a hammer, I think. Okay, I gotta get a hammer so I can knock down... Oh, there we go. I thought I was gonna have to get rid of it. Okay. Let's grab some glass and see if I can make... I only got 6 glass. That's poopy. Okay, more glass. So can I do it in here? Please tell me I can do it in there. Yes, thank you. Make some glass, and then I'm going to make a post lamp outside. And I'll worry about the roof and everything later. Oh! So he did his due diligence and met another dog who was very friendly. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's always good to socialize, even young pups. You know, just to make sure that they're used to as many different forms of input, whether it's people, whether it's animals. So they get well-rounded, just like kids. You know, if you isolate your kid from anybody else, they're going to have issues with understanding people and learning different things and knowing how to act when they're around others. Glass bar. I haven't put a roof on it yet, but I'm getting close. I saw a lamp post in here. I'm going to build myself a lamp post. Nope, not there. This one. There's a light post. I'll worry about lights on the inside later, but lighting pole. And I'm going to put it right out here. Lighting pole, number 6. Now I got a little light. Of course, it's not very bright, but it's a light. I think they need to brighten that up a little bit, but so far I've been having a lot of fun with this game. I wish they would change this kill player option, because it's actually should be just unstuck, teleport me, like 10 feet away. And there's not a whole lot of stuff to kill me. That's the big thing. It's just like, I'm so tired of, zombies and monsters and everything, wanting to kill me, and all I want to do is... It's one of the things I loved about No Man's Sky, and I still do. Even with the Pirates update, I can choose, and it's funny. I don't like to fight a lot in games, but in No Man's Sky, since that Pirate Outlaws update came out, I have been pillaging the universe like you would not believe. I've been attacking freighters, attacking their cargo ships. I've been fighting pirates. I've barely landed on planets, and normally I travel to look for the next most awesome Earth-like M-class paradise planet I can find with green grass and blue skies that I can find. And there's a trick when you're flying, when you're flying into a new system. When you first warp in and you start turning around, looking at the different planets that are available, you'll see some of the planets will have a hue on one side. So like if you see like a yellow hue, when you land on that planet, you're going to see yellow sky. If you see a red hue, it's going to be like red type sky. If it's blue, you've got a blue sky planet when you land. So you know that automatically that your planet has got that beautiful blue sky and the white clouds. Yellow for me is tough on my eyes. I always like the blue because I'm looking for that Earth-like, paradise planet. And I'm still looking. I have several. I have probably about 15, but none of them are my absolute favorites. I'm always thinking there's got to be one better. It's just like, oh, there's got to be... There's never a planet perfect enough for me. I've always got to find, got to be one more. There's got to be another big planet. There's got to be another one. Because, yeah, I'm kind of a... Yeah, I'm looking for that one. You know, I want the nice trees. I don't want the shrooms. You know, I don't want bubbles. Bubble planets annoy me. You know, I want one that is... gonna be just perfect. So it's gotta be Paradise Planet, blue skies. You know, it's gotta have everything that I want it to have. And I know I'll get it. It's just another... Could have sworn I had roof options. Oh, roof options. There we go. It's just a matter of finding the right... of course I need more wood. Go figure. Oh, thankfully I didn't take any damage. Oh. Whoops. Of course, took a little bit of damage standing in that fire. You know, so yeah, I look for the hue. I try to look for, like, if you got the economy scanner, and some people disagree with me, but after 1,500 hours, when you are looking at the galaxy map, and, you know, it gives you those letters and numbers, like, you know, F4, G3, they do kind of actually mean something. But I tend to look for those particular systems that have 4 or more planets that are not hostile. And I find a lot in yellow systems. I don't normally go to like the blue or the green or the red. Although you can find them, there's just a little bit better chance of finding them in the yellow solar systems. With, you know, when you're looking at the letters and the numbers between 4 and 7 compared to the numbers 1 through 3 and 8 through 9, or 8, 9, and 10, because those are also supposed to represent temperatures of the solar system. Some people will disagree, saying, oh no, it's just all randomly generated. It's like, it's not all randomly generated. It's all randomly generated, yes, but it still has a algorithm to follow. And part of that has to be the way they assign the letters and the numbers for the different systems as to what you're going to find in the system. How temperate, how hot, how cold, whether you're going to find, you know, lava planets, or whether you're going to find, you know, all those different types of things. I find more between like G4, F4, G7, F7, and, you know, a P for me is like a peculiar, odd, weird planet, and that could be one that has a little glitch, or has glitches that you can collect. You know, there are different, I don't want to call them Easter eggs, but there are different things that you can find on a planet that you could actually take from the planet and then use it as like a base decoration. So always scan everything, always look for anything and everything you can do. And if you're on a planet like that you've not been on before, you definitely want to look for things like those fissures. I think you were on a planet once where you had those ones that were like the round-looking stones floating in the air that had the light coming out. On those planets, there are ones that are called fissures that you can actually take and store in your inventory. And then when you build a base, you can take it out of your inventory and you can use it as like a decoration. So there's probably, I thought there was, I don't want to say 10, there might be more than 10. But there are little glitches hidden throughout the galaxies that you can collect and use to create, whether it's a collection, a museum, or just decorations. All of those things in No Man's Sky are like little tiny, like, here's a little gift for you. But I have way too many hours in this game, or in that game. And I still can't stop playing. When a game catches me, 1,500 hours, there's, it's a good game when you got 1,500 hours in a game. And you're still playing. Wow, it's 10:41 a.m. Woohoo! And my job has not called me back to say, hey, what an awesome job you did last night. Sorry, it sucked. But you must be getting kind of busy at work, too. I know it's kind of a slow day for you. I do appreciate hanging out and chatting and talking about Puppy. Nah, I'm one of those people, honestly, that, I'm the low-key guy, even though I'm like bull in a china cabinet, and I'm the guy that pushes everybody and gets crap done. I don't honestly care if my boss says, hey, you did a great job last night, because I already know I've done a great job. They all know, all the way up to the CEO, know how awesome I am at what I do. And that's not me just pat myself on the back. I mean, I'm worth 3 people. They can show their appreciation when it comes raise time to give me more money. That's how they can pay me. But other than that, most of the time I don't hear from a lot of the people that I work with management-wise, because they already know that I've got the business in my, I've got their business as the main driving force of what I actually do. Now, how do I do a slanty roof? And can I do a slanty roof? Yep, I can. Woohoo! Look at that. But I got that space. That's kind of an odd glitch that... I wonder if it's just because I'm standing too close, if that's what causes it to glitch. I can't put it there because I got the stairs. And I can't put anything because I need more wood. Okay. Now, they appreciate everything I do. I mean, I am 1 in a million for most companies. And I think, when you walk into the door and you say, yep, this is my job, God already told me that it's mine, and they actually do hire you. And then they find out that, man, how did we ever live without having this guy work for us? Because I am constantly going above and beyond. I do the job of the guy that's below me, my job, the guy above me. I do the guy's job that we escalate to. I'm the one-man army. And they're, no matter how much work they give me, like, I can't believe this guy gets this all done. They are, but I'm also blessed to have the job. You know, they've also blessed me over the years for everything I do. So I mean, I honestly can't complain. They're going to let me move to Florida. They're going to let me work from home. You know, it's kind of like, you know, the best of every world. I mean, yeah, I'd like to have another $20,000 a year, but I will get there. I think I'm going to call this stream, though. I mean, 3.5 hours, and I have to work again tonight at 9. I do go in Thursday for my minor little eye thing. And like I said, I mean, it is minor. It's really just a growth that's on my actual eyelid that I can't get rid of. So I'm hoping by next weekend or next Thursday I'll be able to stream again. It should. I have a really good eye doctor. He's actually an eyelid specialist. He did my first surgery, and I told him flat out, I said, look, I said, don't take this the wrong way. I said, but I don't trust anybody as far as I can throw them. And he looked at me and he goes, well, you know, I'm kind of a chunky guy. He goes, you can't throw me very far. I said, then you can understand where my level of trust is. I said, as an abuse survivor, I said, I don't trust anybody at all. But after the first surgery, I told him, I said, you know, you've gained my trust, you know, taking care of me and taking care of my eye. I said, you know, I want to have the other one done. You know, I said, you're the only one I'm going to have touch it. You know, so I'm going to have that one taken care of. And I think everything will come out fine. You know, like I said, I mean, it's more of an annoyance at the moment than anything. And I honestly don't trust doctors at all. I know most of them mean good, but, you know, I have white coat syndrome. I don't like doctors. I don't like anybody in a white coat. Doctors, dentists, you name it. Crazy people. Oh, straight jacket. They all wear white coats. But some of them, unfortunately, lack the understanding, the ability to have compassion and to communicate effectively with their patients. They just expect patients to take what they say as word and not ask questions. And me, when I walk into a doctor's, I know what's technically wrong with me. And I call bullshit on any doctor that says, oh, well, you know, I have to do blah, blah. No, you don't have to do blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you what's wrong with my body. You know, so, you know, being somebody that's more into, you know, Eastern philosophies, Eastern medicines, acupuncture, I'd rather do aromatherapy, I would rather do chiropractor, you know, acupuncture, then go to a regular doctor. You know, to me, most doctors are, you know, oh, well, let's go ahead and, you know, we'll run this test. Oh, no, that's not it. Let's go ahead and run this test. Nope, that's not it. For me, it's like, okay, you're just looking to try and get as much money as I can. You really don't know what the hell's going on. You're just going to keep soaking all the money out of me with all these freaking tests, but not give me anything. So, yeah, you know, when I find somebody I trust, I try to stay with them until they misuse my trust, and then it's like, yep, okay, bye, see you later, adios. You know, but hey, I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out and chatting with me for so long. I saw you, I knew you stopped in. I didn't think you'd hang out this long. I mean, I know you're busy, you're also working, you know, putting together, you know, your next ideas for your next stream and taking care of that beautiful little cute puppy with the speckled belly. But I do appreciate it. I mean, you are an absolute gem, totally awesome. I love you dearly. You know, I stop in your stream whenever I can, you know. And I view the friendships I have online and the people that I respect and the people that I love very highly, because I don't have a whole lot of friends. I don't like a whole lot of people. So to like somebody and to follow them and to interact with them, I'm not a social butterfly. in case you couldn't tell, I'm really not a social butterfly. Hey, I'm happy to chat too. I like online people the best too, because the ones I've had in life kind of sucked. They just, I don't know, maybe I just have high expectations of what I expect from, friends in person, and have been let down way too many times. So it's kind of, I'd rather keep a lot of people at the distance, although I'd like to break out of my shell. So yeah, I understand where you're at too. I think I have more of a great personality on a camera than normally in person. So, but anyway, honey, I appreciate it greatly, and I appreciate everybody that stopped in, Cass, and everybody else that was lurking in chat. I hope you have a beautiful, amazing day. I hope when you visit your friend Tay, you can tell Tay, hey, that I said hi. I've seen her in chat in your room too. You got a great little community going. And I hope you enjoyed the couple of days you got with your mom. No. Sorry, I have to say that because that would be me. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go and visit my friend for like 10 days, and I got like 2 days, with my mom down in Florida. And that might be 2 days too many. And I hope she never hears this stream. But I love you to death. I hope you enjoy. Don't work too hard. Get out, enjoy life. Use that puppy to your advantage. Meet people. Go to the doggy park. Play with other animals. Who knows? You might meet that guy of your dreams. Just don't turn and run the other way. That's normally what I would do. But we're going to save my game here. I love you. There's only so many people that can actually take my sense of humor. But, have a beautiful day, everybody. And be blessed. Hopefully good things will be coming your way. Enjoy your trip, Mind Over Mandy. If I don't talk to you before then, I'll talk to you in the midst of your travels. And have a beautiful, beautiful day. Wow, I don't think that button worked. Up there it goes.